All right, so meantime, this to tell you about tariff talks with China are about to begin.
There's no guarantee of a breakthrough, but the markets could see this as a very positive sign that a trade deal may be in the works. Doug Luzader live for us in Washington with more on this. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. Well, it may be a light at the end of the tunnel here, the fact that there are at least talks about talks, and right now, that's what this is all about.
But never say never. Never say never.
President Trump joking with new Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney at the White House yesterday about Canada becoming the 51st state. It was a lighthearted moment with serious trade issues on the table.
As you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
That's true.
But what is open for negotiation now may be a trade deal with China.
What we're going to do in Switzerland is we've agreed to talk.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent making the announcement last night that there will be talks with China now. The tariffs are so high between the two countries that there is effectively a trade embargo. That will soon start having a big impact on the U.S. economy, and China's economy is already feeling the heat, even as the Treasury Secretary is trying to tamp down expectations.
My sense is that this will be about de-escalation, not about the big trade deal, but we've got to de-escalate before we can move forward.
Still, the markets have been looking for some signs of progress, and the president is teasing another development.
We have some very big announcement to make. It's not about trade. It's about something else, but it's going to be a truly earth-shattering and positive development for this country and for the people of this country.
Okay, earth-shattering and positive development, that's really all we have to go on right now. We don't know what that announcement is about. The president indicated he would make it on either Thursday, Friday, or perhaps Monday. Back to you guys.
The futures look good, Doug, so that's a positive sign. This obviously has impacted us. We've done numerous stories about how it's impacting the U.S., these tariffs, and there are carve-outs now with these tariffs between the U.S. and China, but it's also heavily impacting China as well.
Yeah, I think you could argue that it's hitting China actually harder right now than it is the United States. They seem to have been hit first by this, but it's going to hit us eventually in a kind of fuller way. So, you know, both sides have an incentive to come to the table here.
All right, Doug Luzader there for us in Washington. Thank you.